All right, here she is, Katie Dunsworth, the Smart Cookie with us. How are you?
I'm very good, Steve. How are you?
Good. You said a baby, you said, so congratulations.
I know, thank you.
A few months ago. Now, when you have kids, of course, you got to start watching the finances, which is so important. And so you've got an idea, and this is interesting, that there's a lot of things people look around their houses that, well, if I could upgrade my TV, if I can, but you're saying that you can actually save a lot of money on these items.
It's interesting, you know, when you look around your house, and it doesn't always feel like this, but you look at your couch, and that's, you know, maybe $1,000.
Yeah.
Your mattress, probably $1,000. Washing machine. All those things cost money, and very similar to owning a car.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't do any maintenance on your car, what's going to happen? It's
going
to fall apart and need
Sure.
to be repaired, and the repairs are really expensive,
Yeah.
or replacing it is really expensive. So the same actually applies to the things around your house.
Okay.
So we want to talk a little bit about how you can extend the life of some of those top items. So
Okay, let's begin with mattresses, because this is always a big one. Because we bought a mattress about 4 years ago, and it was almost $3,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mattresses are not cheap, and you really want to look at how you can extend the life of that and keep it comfortable and soft. So two things to keep in mind when you're changing. Every time I've started doing this, ever since I found this out, every time I do my sheets and my laundry, I vacuum my mattress, which just prevents the dust from getting in and wearing away at the fibers. Yeah, but also look at getting a mattress pad and doing those two things. So having a mattress pad and cleaning, like vacuuming your mattress every time you vacuum or change your sheets should extend the life of your mattress by as much as 10 years.
Wow. I had a friend who gave me a piece of paper, and on it had how to spin your mattress properly.
Yeah.
And what you do is, because that's another thing, because if you keep the mattress the same way, it's not good. So you spin it, you rotate it, and you put months on each corner, and every month you know where you are. If you go on the internet and Google it, it's actually on the internet as well, and shows you how to properly spin your mattress.
Very good. We'll have to get that and put that up on our site too.
There you go. Okay. Couch is always a good one.
Oh goodness. So having a new child.
I hate our couch, by the way.
I hate our couch too, and having a baby that spits up and spits up all over my couch, which was not cheap, has made me appreciate how can you extend the life of your couch. So two things that you can do is when you're looking to set up your furniture, try and keep your couch out of direct sunlight. So it depends on the configuration of your space, but not having it have that direct sunlight should extend the life by about 5 years.
Wow.
But also considering things like there's some really, really great looking slip covers. So we're not talking about the old plastic vinyl that you might see at your grandparents' house.
That's right.
This is a modern, a lot of times it has you know, a chic pattern, or it's a micro suede, and you can get that at anywhere from IKEA to Bed Bath & Beyond. I've found some as cheap as $30, and you know, especially if you have a new pet or a new baby, throw that on for a year or two and just try and save the life of your couch.
Yeah, our dog Lucy has a nice little spot on the couch. She's there every night. She loves it. Now, printer ink. It's shocking how expensive printer ink is.
It is shocking, and you know, we've done test after test. Getting it refilled will save you some money, but there's some things that you can do just in your day-to-day printing that very few people know. So there is a setting on the majority of printers where when you go to print, instead of printing your regular setting, look for draft mode. It uses 30% less ink. And interesting factoid, but instead of, if you're writing in Arial font or Times New Roman, by switching to Century Gothic, also using about 20% less ink by just switching the font that you print in.
Really?
Who knew?
Go Goth, go to the bank.
Go Goth, go Century Gothic.
All right, vacuum.
So your vacuum, this is again where the car similarity comes in. So if you let your fuel run down right to 0 and then fill up, it's harder on your engine. The same applies with your vacuum bags. If you are using it right till your vacuum bag is very, very, very full, it's really hard on your vacuum engine. So when your bag is 2/3 full, that's the best time to switch out your bag. And that's also expected to save about 4 years on the life of your vacuum.
Wow. Okay, and finally, clothes.
Okay.
That's a tough one for people to not buy new clothes.
It's hard. You're talking to the wrong person. But clothes, and also the life of your washing machine. And I've had to repair a washing machine, and it is very expensive. So something to keep in mind is cleaning your washing machine and extending the life of your clothes and the fibers of your clothes just by pouring in anywhere from a half a cup of distilled vinegar to 1 cup of vinegar. Pour it in a load of clothes, a light load. So not an extremely heavy load. That's going to clean out your washing machine, and it's also going to protect the fibers of your clothes and extend them.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Distilled vinegar.
That's good. Now, do you wash your clothes again afterwards? Or?
You once the next cycle has gone through, so the rinse cycle, your clothes won't smell like vinegar.
Okay. So
I've tried it.
Put a French fry in your shirt or something. Okay. All right. Katie, thanks very much. Great tip.
Thank you.
And if you want some more money-saving tips, of course, the best place to go is the website, smartcookies.com. We're going to take a